What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while. I had to let the system and the process play itself out until I felt comfortable at a point where I could give you an update. All right. So if you're watching this video, there's also another video I uploaded that's about my polygraph. I go into just the specifics of my experience of the polygraph. So make sure you check that video out as well. This one is just about updates within my process, where I've been at, what was kind of the delay, what do I foresee happening in the going forward. So once I hit medical, that's where my process slowed down for me. The reason is because as a veteran, I know I see a lot of questions about this. You know, what about if you have disability X, Y, and Z? Is that a disqualifier? There's nothing that is a specific disqualifier immediately if you can provide documentation that shows any type of improvement in your situation and or accommodations that you have that would not impede you as being an officer, essentially, or as an agent. So I had to provide for 3 of my specific situations. I had to provide documentation, which I'm still in the process of. Now, let me talk a little bit about that process. When you'll get an email stating the things that you have to provide. In addition to that, you should get a phone call. Now, you may get a phone call first, and the medical team professional will tell you these are the things that we need new evaluations or documentation for, and this is the no later than date that we need it by. Typically, it's about a 30-day window. Now, you do get a one-time extension, which I had to take because there was no way I was going to be able to get all of the stuff that they needed within time. Once you get off the phone with that representative, you're going to get an email that is a PDF file with all of the things you have to provide, in addition to your application identification number specific to you, so you can open that PDF because it is password protected. So for me, the 3 situations, and most of them are pretty similar in what they need. So I can speak to that, but I won't go into the specifics of my specific situation. Most of them need a current evaluation, so most likely from a doctor or a professional for that specific area. You'll also need, if you had any type of x-rays, MRIs, any type of medical records, you'll need to provide. You'll also, if, and this is something that may pertain to anybody that maybe has a disability rating or a history of anxiety or depression or maybe PTSD, traumatic brain injury, whatever the case may be, you'll have to get an evaluation from a behavioral health specialist. Now, what I would tell you from what I understand from people that I've talked to, if you are a veteran, you can't go to the VA to get what's called a fit for duty evaluation. The reason is, I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. All I do know is that there are sometimes requirements for law enforcement. So there are doctors that do those types of evaluations. So they should be able to help with something like that. But you will need to get one of those types of evaluations. So again, you need your records, you need a current evaluation. And for one of the things I can speak to, you also need something that shows, for me, I need something that shows what is my physical fitness regimen, essentially. So do I work out? What does that look like? How many times I work out? What is the extent of the workout? And then that will go inside of the packet. All of that documentation, so if you have records, they got to be scanned one by one into a PDF, and then you submit that to the medical evaluation team. They'll review it. They'll make a decision from there. So that's where I'm at with my medical. I have till June 4th to submit that stuff. So at the time of this recording, I still have a few weeks, have a couple weeks, about 2.5 weeks to get everything submitted. I'm pretty confident that I should be able to get this stuff in, no problem. The next thing is I was able to get my drug test scheduled and completed, which I can say, hey, I passed. I mean, I should, considering I'm trying to get a job where, you know, you have to do a drug test. So I was able to pass that, so no problem. So really the only thing that was left was my polygraph that I had to do, which I did complete. And in the next video, I will go over what happened with that. I do still get a lot of comments on the videos. I want to say thank you to everybody that has viewed them. I want to say best of luck to anybody that's in the process. I'm VRA announcement 23-4, so if I see any of y'all with the same announcement, hopefully we get the same school date. I've seen some people on Reddit as well as Facebook groups that have gotten their final offer with an EOD at the end of the month, reporting to the academy at the beginning of next month. So things, once you get that offer, seem like they're rolling relatively quick. The only other thing I haven't got yet, which I'm just kind of in limbo on, is the phone call for my background investigation. If I get one, I don't know if that is part of the actual process that they are definitively going to do, or if it's just a call that they do in the event of them needing clarification on specific things that are in the background investigation. If you do know and you're watching this video, you've done that part, please let me know in the comments. Is that something I need to be standing by for, that phone call, or is it really just dependent on my investigation? Because I know each one is different. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, leave them on any one of the videos, to include this one. I will answer the best I can as soon as I can, as well as what I've seen is people have also commented to each other within the community. So hey, I fully understand and appreciate that, because that gives clarification to me as well. I also, in the description, have links to various resources that you can utilize depending on where you are in the process. And we're almost there. We're almost there. What happened on the polygraph? Go to that video so you can find out. All right. And until the next video, y'all, peace.